So we all know the deal. Defund the police was a very stupid idea, especially when you're a person who has a high Q over room temperature. Defund the police was a very bad political agenda, especially when it came to Black Lives Matter. They say they wanted less cops. They said they wanted less cops. You know, Democrat mayors push a petition to have less cops, and what happened? Crime skyrocketed in some cities over 100%. I think in Portland, crime skyrocketed 200%. But they won't tell you. But they will tell you that some people will tell you defund the police was a good idea. It worked. It helped out with some people. Apparently, it didn't help out with homicide victims. Apparently, it didn't help out with suicide victims. Apparently, it didn't help out with break-ins, since more people are breaking in people's houses and committing heinous crimes like rape, murder, and in places like Portland, New York City, and even some places in California. And St. Louis, Missouri, a place that I was born in. Detroit, Chicago, all these places are still crap shows, even with the police, because of these stupid, very stupid gun laws, and these very stupid politicians who let these cities run wild. They see that these places are a problem, but they refuse to actually do anything about it, because they're like, man, this city is a lost cause now. It's not. It's only a lost cause because apparently you guys never gave a damn about it in the first place. It's always these Democrat leaders, Democrat mayors, Democrat governors, or Democrat senators who say, "Hey, we actually want to help out the communities that are hurt by crime the most." But then when they get in office, they don't do jack shit about it. They don't do jack shit. This is point. Okay, so let's look at this article from the Post Millennial. Democrat voters in New York want more cops on the street amid skyrocketing violent crimes. Poll. Let's see. New polling for the New York City mayor race shows Democrats want more uniformed police and say that the primary issue the city faces is crime, which is true. Especially if you live in Portland. A lot of people moved out of Portland because of crime skyrocketing in that one city alone. My thing is, you had these Democrat mayors pushing, virtue signaling for the people who could give a damn about actual peaceful communities. You actually think Antifa gives a damn about peaceful communities? They didn't want 90% of the time are burning down Portland in the first damn place. But Portland Mayor Ted Willard, that simp ass motherfucker, that punk ass bitch, he's pandering to the mob because of virtue signaling. And then I think he said, he's gonna bring back more police. He needs more money for the police department. It was too late. It was too far gone. He should have got kicked out of that office. He should have got kicked out. Okay, so let's continue. New polling for the New York City memorial race shows that Democrat voters care more about crime than police reform, and that even Democrats think that there should be more police in the streets to help fight the new wave of crime. Support for more uniformed police is higher than ever, and it's even higher among black voters and low-income individuals, which is true because most of these crimes happen in neighborhoods that majority black and low-income neighborhoods, like places of poverty, because there's no security, there's barely any police there, and it's more addicts and more homeless there. Voters are split down the middle, as if New York is heading in the right direction or the wrong direction. The poll is conducted by Spectrum News New NY1 showed that 46% of Democrats in New York say the crime is the biggest issue facing the city, while only 12% said police reform. 69% of Democrats say they want more police in the streets and in the subway system, while agreeing that this will have the biggest impact on reducing crime. Among black voters, 77% say they would like to see more police officers in the subway. Which goes to show that black people with common sense knows that police are needed. They don't want to defund the police. You had some radical police hating black people that got involved with BLM. It turned into a movement, and now that since they defund some of these Democrat cities defunded the police, crime went up. Now they're like, yo, we might have fucked up. Hey, you wanted this, you got it. Not that you got more homicide and more rape going on in your cities. Now you want the police back. If I was the police chief in any of these cities, I'd be like, no, handle your damn self. You wanted us gone, now we're gone. Now look what's going on. You get what you asked for. Crime is increasing in New York, even compared to the lawlessness seen in the summer of 2020. Overall crime is up 22% in May 2021 compared to last year. This includes a 47% increase in robberies and a 73% increase in shootings. New York is also seeing a 335% increase in anti-Asian hate crimes, with 87 so far this year compared to 2020 last year. So even when apparently Democrats want to say, these hate crimes happened because of Trump, now that Biden's in office, apparently there's more Asian hate crimes under a Democrat than there was a Republican. Now what do you guys say? Yeah, it's just really what's I'm looking for. Well, you get what you asked for, but it's also irony. You say you hate the police. You want less of them. These Democrat mayors and governors do it. But then when crime skyrockets, and then it's your neighborhood that's in danger, and not the politicians, the mayors or the governors. It's not their neighborhood being trashed. It's yours. But now that you finally realize that, you want the police now. What you gotta say? What you gotta say about that now? You can't. You reap what you sow. That's what I say about it. Only a small minority say that the defund the police to fund community programs will have an impact on crime. This will include a large majority of those who call themselves very liberal. Nearly half of likely voters say they do not feel safe traveling on the subway, while others don't feel safe even traveling to and from work. 21% of New Yorkers want undercover police officers to return to high crime areas. Yeah, like I said, you guys got rid of them in the first place. This program was cut during the height of the protest last spring. Although the poll shows voters being nervous about crime in general, the vast majority of people feel safe in their own neighborhood. The poll also shows New Yorkers turning away from woke and racist policies. The poll says that a majority of respondents say that changing admissions policies to attempt to admit more Black and Latino would not improve education as much as helping already low-performing schools. 82% of voters also say that the pandemic is now under control. Under Cuomo? You mean? Are these people? See, these people are still in delusion that Cuomo was actually a good respondent to the COVID-19. When Cuomo, he should be locked up right now. Cuomo should be in jail. I don't care what nobody say. He should be in jail right now for what he did in the nursing home scandals. But since he's Democrat, he's protected. I really don't get it. How is it that if it was a Republican that people can bash Trump on this, even though it was all China's fault, but Cuomo did not go with some of the things the CDC recommended, and apparently it's still Trump's fault, even though Trump is not in charge of the cities and states. The cities and states with the highest crime rate is all under the eye of the governors and mayors. That's not under the president. I realized that a long time ago when a lot of people were blaming Obama for higher black on black violence, higher black on black homicide. I learned that from the Regardless, but it's still Democrats policies that end up getting a lot of black people killed. Even though we still vote for them. How is this even a thing? I have no idea. Defund police obviously didn't work. People say it did. Some people say it did. Obviously not. Since crime went up over 150% in some cities, that defund the police. More homicide, more rape, more robberies, more break-ins. Yet defund the police worked. This is how you know these people are completely oblivious to what's actually going on in these cities. They will say this worked. They would say that this worked, but crime says otherwise, and the police department can't do anything about it because you guys took away their budget over $2 million, over $2 million in their budget. Now they got less cops, less patrol cars, less surveillance, pretty much less everything. Y'all wanted it, y'all got it. Crime went up, and now you guys gotta pay for it. That's what y'all gotta pay for. Let me guys know what y'all think about this topic. If you like what I'm saying, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'll see y'all next one. I'm out.